in Vizag. So we welcome you. Thank you so much. To his right, of course, we have Mr. Uday Singh Wala, a very familiar face and name in the world of sport and television. And he is the chief of a very important franchise for all of us. Perhaps I'll say that for all the franchises, but you'll have to excuse me. Bangalore franchise, Bangalore Bulls. Thank you so much, Uday, for your support and team at a very important time for us. Also coming at a time when it was absolutely critical to have our format, our matrix of 8, and they were there earlier on, kind of meandered a bit and have come right back to where they belong. We are grateful and delighted to have our Patna franchise with Rajesh Shah represented by Mr. Rana here today. Thank you very much. Okay, I know, from my heart, there's a huge applause, so I hope you'll be hearing it. I'm just going to back out a bit. This can't be very extensive because I know everybody's waiting for lunch. I'm going to hand the microphone to Ronnie, who I hope will say a word or two or three, and then pass it along. Is that okay?
First time anyone asked me, you're going to back a Kabaddi team, and they all had their raised eyebrows. They said, it's a hotcake kind of a sport sometimes. I think this is mainland. Mumbai itself has more than 1,500 clubs that play Kabaddi. We've just started up an entire audition round with them since last week, and we'll carry on every weekend. I think this is the mainline sport. I think it's fabulous that 8 teams and 8 owners have come together to promote this. I think for the first 2 years we'll be competitive, but we'll also collaborate because we really need to build the sport, and I look forward to this as we go forward. Thank you, and thank you, Mashal Sports, for the opportunity and for starting this whole new wave.
Thank you. Rather, just before this, I'm sorry, I really must represent the other, since you reminded me about Mashal, I'm sorry, and usually all humility, but today I've lost it. I only stand here on behalf of Mashal Sports. And much as, I might have started many things, it was really the support of Anand Mahendra, who is our co-promoter of Mashal Sports, to have given us the strength to take this forward, and in many other ways. And of course, Rajiv Luthra from Luthra & Luthra, who also joined us, is an old friend of mine, to be taking this initiative forward because we need that level, that kind of support. And I must thank we're all good friends, eventually all of us, but my very good friend Piyush Pandey, who is, as we know, the chief of O&M, who also joined our effort and supported us in massive ways. Of course, O&M are represented very well here today. So thank you, Anand, Rajiv, Piyush, a big thank you to the Mashal team as well, and to many others, but names later. Rather, sorry for taking this moment away from you.
I think it's a really great initiative by Charu and Mashal Sports for taking this bold step. I think it's truly a proud moment today of really harnessing people's dreams and actually taking this sport, giving its due respect to where it belongs, and actually showcasing India, globally. So I think hats off to them for bringing this up.
I know I stand between, Radha and Abhishek Bachchan, who all of you want to hear, but the reason we got involved in this is because I think this is a sport that all of us have played as children, and it's something that it was so integral to our lives, and it's the easiest thing to really start up anywhere. And we really believe that it's a sport probably that needs a different platform to get recognized truly as a truly Indian sport, which is representing a very wide variety of athleticism, strategy, intelligence, all of that. So we are proud to be a part of this movement, and thanks Charu for kind of getting it all together. I think it's going to be great.
Just before we get to our next speaker, the microphone, thank you. But I just want to remind Sandeep, and of course his entire team, that Kabaddi ka bazaar bhi bahut bada hai. Big one. Thank you. Sorry I mentioned that. Okay.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media. Thank you very much for being here. Many congratulations to Charu and Mashal Sports. It's been an exciting morning with the auctions, and you've already heard me speak about Kabaddi in our last press conference. Today I sit before you on this dais with all the owners of the teams. I wish each and every one all the very best. I think at the end of the day, the winner is going to be the sport and the sports people who play Kabaddi. I'm going to make a request today of all of you, the media, to really get behind this sport and get behind this league and help us promote Kabaddi, which is our sport. It's India's sport. and we really need your help to promote it, to push it, and we look forward to a long and continued association with all our media friends that are here today, and not only for the Jaipur team, which you can obviously favor, I have no problems with that, but if you can extend it to all of us, and we really do request you all to do whatever you can to help us promote the sport and the sports people that are behind this. Gehlotji, thank you very much for being here, and we hope that we can make you and the sport of Kabaddi very proud with the Pro Kabaddi. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Gehlot साहब, आपने वहाँ 4 शब्द बोले, लेकिन अगर एक शब्द यहाँ भी बोल दें सबके सामने, we'll be very grateful, क्योंकि ये बहुत बड़ा दिन है हमारे लिए, सबके लिए।
सभी हमारे फ्रेंचाइजीज के लोग, मेरे मशाल स्पोर्ट्स के डायरेक्टर मिस्टर चारू शर्मा जी, वो यहाँ पर इतने बड़े पैमाने पे हमारे प्रेस के भाइयों और इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया के साथ, मुझे आज खुशी है कि जो हिंदुस्तान का अपना खेल कबड्डी, जिसे विश्व के अन्य देशों में नहीं खेला जाता था, और हमने इस बात का प्रयास किया कि उसे पहले साउथ एशियन गेम में पहुंचाया, फिर एशियन गेम में पहुंचाया। अब हमारी तमन्ना है कि हमको इसको ओलंपिक गेम बनाएं, और मैं सोचता हूं ये सब आप हिंदुस्तान के जैसे पहले इस कबड्डी को प्रमोट करने के लिए अभिषेक जी और हमारे दूसरे फ्रेंचाइजीज जिस ढंग से आगे आए हैं, निश्चित तौर से ये हमारा कबड्डी इंटरनेशनल एराना में पहुंचेगा, और सबसे बड़ा योगदान किसी खेल को आगे बढ़ाने में होता है तो हमारा मीडिया होता है। अगर 2 लाइन भी छप जाती है तो जो खिलाड़ी खेल के मैदान में होता है उसका सीना खुल जाता है, लेकिन उसकी अगर 1 लाइन भी नहीं छपती है तो उसे सही मायने में प्रोत्साहन नहीं मिल पाता। आज क्रिकेट जहां पहुंची है, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया का बहुत बड़ा योगदान, जबकि दूसरे देशों में केवल मात्र 10 से 12 देश ऐसे हैं जिनके अंदर क्रिकेट हो रही है। हिंदुस्तान के आज 32 देशों में कबड्डी हमने खिलाई है। यूरोप के अंदर भी हमने ये कबड्डी की यूरोपियन कप किया था, और मैं आपको जानकारी के तौर पर कह दूं, कल ही रात को हमारी 33वीं डेनमार्क ने भी हमसे एफिलिएशन लिया है। इसलिए धीरे धीरे पूरे वर्ल्ड में कबड्डी पहुंच रही है, जो कि हम और मुल्कों के खेल हम खेल रहे थे, लेकिन हमारा खेल कोई दूसरे विश्व के किसी कोने में नहीं खेला जा रहा था। मैं सोचता हूँ आप सब इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मीडिया के इन फ्रेंचाइजीज के सहयोग से वो संभव होगा कि हम भी उन ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचेंगे। इतिहास इस बात का साक्षी होगा। जो लोग मशाल स्पोर्ट्स के लोग, आनंद महिंद्रा साहब व उनके फ्रेंचाइजीज के जो भी मित्र हैं, उन्होंने इसकी शुरुआत की है। मैं उन सब के प्रति आभार व्यक्त करता हूं, और मीडिया से निवेदन करना चाहूंगा कि आप लोगों का अगर इस कबड्डी प्रो कबड्डी का अगर सहयोग मिला तो ये भी उन ऊंचाइयों पे पहुंचेगा और कबड्डी का इतिहास बनेगा। धन्यवाद।
Thank you very much, sir. Shah Saab, you have control of a territory that will claim complete ownership of the game. थोड़ा सा प्रेशर है, because महाराष्ट्र में जो कबड्डी के लिए जुनून है वो और 2-4 और स्टेट्स में भी है, या चलो 4-6 में होगा, चलो 8-10 में होगा. But you know, we are talking to, we are in Maharashtra. So there's a bit of pressure on you, but thank you so much for taking up this responsibility. It's I can assure you, but not on behalf of everybody else, you'll have to ask them of the incredible level of support that we hope that you will get.
Thank you, Anand Mahindra and Mr. Charu, for taking up this national game, which lacks probably the glamour. We have, since it is very popular in Maharashtra, we have selected in a territory, and we hope our team will perform better. We have good selection of team so far, and we believe we'll get a good players.
We'll get the player details soon. Next time.